You know, Katt was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying.
The OG himself, Ice Cube, decided to take to Katt Williams' internet. That's what we call it right now. Until further notice, it's Katt Williams' internet, at least the month of January, following Katt's explosive interview with Shannon Sharpe and the Club Shay Shay podcast. So Ice Cube, like pretty much everybody in this country, watched the darn Katt Williams interview. And I'm assuming because so many people watched the interview, Ice Cube wanted to clear up anything that he thought was wrong information from Katt. Now, if you listen to Ice Cube, he said he felt like what most of Katt said was correct. That was Ice Cube's words and accurate. But he said there were a couple things that Katt Williams said that he did not agree with. The first one is this big thing with Katt Williams and Rickey Smiley. Katt's whole thing with Rickey was, yo, you went on Shannon Sharpe's podcast previously and told a lie. You were capping when you said, yo, you were originally supposed to be Money Mike and the infamous Friday After Next movie, and Katt was supposed to be Santa Claus. Katt Williams did not agree with that. He said, yo, over 200 people auditioned for this role. How you were supposed to be Money Mike? So Ice Cube did address the Rickey Smiley portion of it.
When we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Rickey did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect casting.
Yeah, then Ice Cube went back in that same clip and said, yo, Katt Williams got the role and deserved the role and took that Money Mike role to levels that no one else could.
We saw Katt. When I saw him, I just knew that he was perfect for Money Mike. I mean, the role was written, but he enhanced it. This is why Katt was so dope in the movie. Money Mike had a small role, about as big as the Santa Claus role, but when we start filming, he was giving us such magic that we kept expanding his role and giving him more to do because he was on point.
Another thing Katt addressed and alleged in that Shannon Sharpe podcast was that there was a tape scene. And when I say tape scene, it rhymes with tape, but we ain't gonna say it because you'll get flagged for that bad boy. Scene in the original script. And Katt's whole thing was, yo, he fought to make sure there were no tape scenes. If y'all remember the infamous Katt Williams scene with Terry Crews, who played Damon. It appears as if though Katt said that scene was supposed to go further, right? Ice Cube addressed that because that was Ice Cube's film, and obviously his name is attached to that, so he let it be known that that was never the original plan, according to him.
It was never, I would never shoot a scene in a movie, especially like Friday, where you actually see this happening on camera. That ain't my style. If you check out any of my movies, they not raunchy.
And lastly, Ice Cube did address anybody that had complaints about the pay that they got in the Friday series. Again, keep in mind, you're looking at this through a 2024 lens, but this was something that happened late 90s, early 2000s, right? Ice Cube did address that.
Any actor that's mad at what they got paid, just look at what you was doing. Look at where your career was at the time. Take a look at where it is now. And Friday has something to do with that, I believe. And I put a lot of people in movies, but they ain't never put me in a movie. So you could take that for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? I've given a lot of these guys opportunities. And I still act, so I'm waiting for a call. I ain't got to produce everything or write everything.
And I just want to be clear, this comes from a 10-minute clip that Ice Cube posted on his socials. Most of it is very complimentary to all actors that he's worked with, and specifically Katt Williams. Again, we're just having to chop it up because this is a quick news break here. I know I ain't got you for forever. If you want to go see the whole thing, check it out on Ice Cube's page. the brother was incredibly complimentary of Katt Williams and the role that he played. I think Ice Cube just didn't want anything he deemed to be false to be out there to that many people. Y'all gotta understand, bro. Like I reported to you guys previously, this Katt Williams interview with Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast is breaking records. Numbers are insane. You just do not see numbers this significant in the talk to space. Not in the first 48 hours, the first 6 days, 7 days. And the fact of the timing of this interview, I think, made it so perfect. You know, we're at the top of the year. A lot of people are out of offices. A lot of corporations are not even in yet for the new year. And the fact that this thing has done numbers to this magnitude, I think it shows you the power in our culture, the power that real celebrity still has. I think we talk about that a lot. Like, a lot of people are notable. Like, you may know somebody, they might be popping in your world. I may know somebody, they may be popping in my world. But we could very well not know either of these two people that are notable in our own little spheres. That's the world we live in with social media. A lot of people know me, a lot of people don't know me, right? Katt Williams is a celebrity. And when I say that is because celebrities freeze time when they talk. That's what I believe a celebrity be. People ask me, well, what's your definition of celebrity? Celebrities freeze time because celebrities are not accessible when you want them to be celebrities. That Katt Williams interview felt like a Prince interview. It did. I'm not comparing him to Prince. I'm just saying the mystique about it, that you know you're not going to get this moment with anybody else. He wanted to talk to Shannon Sharp because he felt like the Steve Harveys, the Cedric Entertainers, the Rickey Smileys, he felt like these dudes went to Shannon's podcast and told lies. He wanted to give that moment to Shannon. And it was one of the moments that even Shannon Sharp, this is a freaking beast of a man. Have you ever seen Shannon Sharp without his shirt on? He's him, all right? Former NFL tight end, Hall of Famer, Shannon Sharp was an incredible player. This dude is a uncle, a spokesman, a father. Like, he's a male figure. And Katt Williams was a small dude. Shannon couldn't even control Katt in that setting because it was a special moment. And I believe celebrities still got that. So Ice Cube wanted to make sure, as this interview hits the forefront, let me try to tell my truth to as many people as possible, because he felt like Katt got a couple things wrong, but overall, he thought Katt's sentiment was correct. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the interview that keeps on giving. We're going to talk about this Katt Williams interview over and over again. And for all the young hustlers out there, if you're in the content creation space, I want to say this, like, real quickly. People ask me about little tips and tricks and tidbits to get ahead in the game. You know, off this Katt Williams interview alone, the business that Shannon Sharp has did is incredible. We're going to talk about this again in another video. But the business Shannon Sharp did is incredible. But even somebody like Self, like, I probably gained 10,000 followers in the last week. And I pretty much only posted the Katt Williams stuff and reactions and stuff like that. Now, the radio stations are pretty much closed until next week, right? If you ain't been on top of things, if you somewhere waiting to get your New Year's resolution goals going, you already too late. You know, you already missing it. You get in the game. Get in the game. You got to take advantage of these opportunities. Gifts. The Katt Williams interview is a gift to everybody. All right? Time, love, and support with your boy. We never take for granted. I'm not preaching. I'm just trying to help the young content creators. You got to be on top of it. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple: to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.